Hello, my fellow astronerds. How's it going? I'm back with an astrological update because tonight we have the full moon in Cancer. It's the first full moon of the year and it's got some intense vibrations to it because of a number of reasons. The number one reason is that the full moon in Cancer is opposite Pluto in Capricorn, which means that the Plutonian energy of transformation, of secrets, of intensity, passion are getting stirred up by the full moon. Under this full moon, we're also likely to find out certain things that have been hidden from our view, which brings me to Venus retrograde. That's right, we're still in Venus retrograde until January 29th. And also, playing with Venus retrograde is Mercury retrograde, as I'm sure everybody who's not living under a rock knows. The first Mercury retrograde of the year started on January 14th, and it's going to go on until February 3rd. So, going back to what I was saying about Pluto and what I was saying about Venus retrograde. So this particular Venus retrograde started with Venus conjunct Pluto. And for those of you who watched my previous astrological updates, you will know that I said that this particular Venus retrograde is very intense because of the Plutonian transformative energy. And those of you who decided to say hello to your past and perhaps give your ex a second chance might find out something under this full moon that might change your mind about going back to the past and going back to old relationships. That's kind of the vibe of this particular full moon. We do have a little softening vibe from Neptune. So Neptune is in Pisces and it's making a trine to the Cancer full moon. So it gives that softening edge. It does heighten our sensitivities because whenever Neptune is involved, our sensitivities get heightened. And Neptune is, after all, transcendental love. And it's, after all, our desire to connect spiritually. So it is a very beautiful, creative energy. When Neptune trines, that is, makes a harmonious aspect to the moon. So this would be a great moon to produce something creative, make music, make art. Full moons are also a time of releasing and letting go, which means that you can use your art, you can use your music, you can use your dance, you can use movement to shake it off and let it all go. And that will actually clear up your mind a little bit more because remember that Mercury is retrograde right now and it's going to continue to be retrograde until February 3rd. And so they're kind of like Venus and Mercury are going to be going direct around the same time, right? So just a few days apart. However, we do have to keep in mind that retrogrades, even when they finish, they have something called a shadow period, which is during the time 2 weeks before and after retrogrades start. We're still kind of under the influence of the retrograde energy, which means that the shadow period is a time when we're reevaluating the things that we learned during the retrograde, because retrograde energy is very much going inwards, going within, exploring what's going on within our psyche, exploring what's going on within our soul, within our consciousness. So that sums up the beautiful energies that we're working with under this full moon. So what will I advise you to do under this full moon? Since we're dealing with watery energy, we have Cancer, we have Neptune in Pisces, we have Cancer moon, and the moon does love to be in Cancer and it rules the tides, it rules the waters, right? So if you can, find a body of water to take a walk by, then go for it. That's going to be the best therapy under this full moon. If not, of course, what you can do is take a bath. Take a nice little Epsom salt bath, light some candles, let that full moon vibe wash over you, wash over everything that you need to let go. Now, if you don't have a bathtub, then take a shower and get a bowl, preferably a clear bowl, and put some water in it, light a little candle, and with your intention, release whatever you need into that bowl of water. So those are the 3 different meditations that you can do under this full moon. Now, as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And since we're still kind of vibing into the new year energy, this is a great time for an astrological reading if you want to know what's ahead of you in 2022. So if you want to do that, if you want to book a reading with me, click the link in my bio if you're on Instagram, or click the link in the comment section if you're on Facebook. And I look forward to speaking with you, and until next time, bye bye.